Alright, y'all, if you watched my video over on Michelle After Dark from earlier today, you will know that I've changed location. Anyway, in this video, we're going to talk about the Delphi case. I've been following up on some of the people mentioned in that mammoth 136-page memorandum that Richard Allen's defence team released and set the entire internet, well, everybody who's following this case, alight with speculation and wonderment. Okay, so I've been following up on Elvis's sister, who are both on Facebook. Also, I listened to the latest Murder Sheet episode, the Murder Sheet podcast, which came out yesterday. And they had a statement from Todd Click, who is one of the law enforcement officials that was featured throughout the memorandum. Todd Click wrote, allegedly, a letter to McClelland to say that they had more evidence on this Odinist angle than they had on Richard Allen, as per the probable cause affidavit. So he gave a short statement to the murder sheet, so we'll talk about that in a bit. But first, Elvis Fields, he actually confessed to his sister, two sisters actually, and also said something problematic to a law enforcement official. He said to the law enforcement official if he could explain away the spit found on one of the victim's bodies, because allegedly he spit on her after the murders or during the murders that he was there for. If he could explain it away, would that be okay? And to both of his sisters, he made confessions that he was there. Not that he did the murders, but he was there. So either the defence are completely lying, they've taken those statements totally out of context, or Elvis really said that. But Elvis is now saying this. Let me say something. I never had a vehicle at the time, for one. It's slandering to how the can I be at the place piggyback on the turtle. How smart are some people? I don't know what piggyback on the turtle means. I have no idea. It's over 200 miles away. My turtle had a 4-barrel. It's illegal, Indiana, to slander, by the way. And it also, I heard someone say, I don't care who it is, I hope it's someone, I'm just doing my job, slandering by illegal rights in the state of Indiana. So this guy isn't too fluent, but I think what he's saying is clear, that he was 200 miles away, didn't have a vehicle. Okay, well, alright, someone could pick you up. You could be at Brad's place, you could be at Patrick's place. Because, apparently, after the murders, he told one of his sisters that he's in a gang now and he has a brother. And apparently he wanted to join the Odinists. But Elvis, just 19 hours ago since I took this screenshot, let's get this straight, people. I have my Ben Babinet's Bible. I'm a Christian all my life. From the beginning of all of this, they were withholding information on him to the public. He is admitted to his wife and mother, learn the facts okay. So I assume the person that he admitted to the wife and mother is referring to Richard Allen, but the withholding information on him, I think it means that they had information from Richard Allen that they didn't focus on in the beginning. I think. So he's denying any involvement. This is on Elvis's Facebook, and some people are responding. And this guy, Aaron, he is supporting Elvis, I think. You all go and listen to the Murder Sheet episode. Todd Click himself said, no one in law enforcement believes Abby and Libby were killed in a ritual sacrifice. That is the defence twisting facts for sensationalism. And that, in essence, is what Todd Click said to the Murder Sheet. Talk about that in a minute. But this is Joyce, who is Elvis's sister, one of the sisters that he allegedly, according to the defence, confessed to. Look, people, back off and leave my brother alone, okay? Enough is enough. Look, people, back off, okay? I'm done dealing with this crap, okay? I'm 63 years old, not in good health, so please just leave me alone. Please do leave Elvis's sister alone. She's not been accused by anybody of anything. Right? She's an innocent party. Back off, leave her alone. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, so, yeah, to the Murder Sheet, who reached out to Todd Click. So, he's one of the 3 guys. He worked for Rushville PD, Forensic, who was sadly murdered. Worked for the FBI, I think. And then the other guy, Murphy, worked for the Idaho State Police. But they were working together, chasing down these leads on Odinism. So he did say to the Murder Sheet very little. But what he did say was that no one in law enforcement believes Abby and Libby were killed in a ritual sacrifice. So he's not saying that it was once believed. He's not saying he once believed, or anyone else once believed, that just law enforcement now doesn't believe that. He's talking in the present tense. And that's the case because they're chasing Richard Allen. Richard Allen's in prison. He's actually in a prison awaiting trial. He's going to speak to his attorney to see what else he can say because he wants to abide by the gag order. But he's retired. He's no longer in law enforcement. So he hasn't said what he believes now. He's just saying law enforcement doesn't believe that Abby and Libby were murdered in a ritual sacrifice. However, that's exactly what the defence said. Members of a pagan Norse religion called Odinism, hijacked by white nationalists, ritualistically sacrificed Abigail Williams and Liberty German. So Todd Click believes that this is sensationalised, but doesn't say that it isn't true. He just says law enforcement doesn't believe that Abby and Libby were ritually sacrificed. The defence believe that's the case, but law enforcement doesn't believe that that's the case. But it doesn't tell us anything about the investigation that went on with Click, Murphy and Forensic. It was a very, very brief statement that you could read a lot into. It's interesting. I suppose that he might want to support the current theory that law enforcement are working on, given that he's now retired. That would be kind of the sensible thing for him to do. But I'd like to see this letter that he wrote to McClelland when Richard Allen was arrested. So let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.